So how to operate the ProTool house washing, soft wash, water fed skid. So we've got our input water reel right here. We'll start with water coming in. We'll go ahead and pull that out, connect it to the tap. That's gonna come in and come over here and go through this three-way valve. This three-way valve is going to divert it between going to the RO system and going to the tank. So right now, it's going into the tank and filling our 55-gallon tank. I'm gonna point it down, and now it's going to go into the pure water system. So once we got it going into the pure water system, we can then go ahead and once water's flowing through and we got that in the right position and water's coming out, this is our wastewater hose. This you just run to the side and that's gonna divert all the dirty water on the RO system. You can then close your RO bypass valve. That's going to pressurize the system and start producing clean water, and you can connect the pump and turn it on. This TDS meter is also going to show you your TDS for whatever mode you're in based off this valve. Right now, it's pointing to the sky for RO or solar. Then what you could do is you turn it to the right, and now it's gonna go through the DI and give you 100% pure water for window cleaning. So for window cleaning, you wanna face it like that. That's gonna now show you what your TDS is through both the ROs and the DI. When you go like that, it's then gonna show you your TDS for just your ROs. So we'll put that back down into DI. So we've got water coming in here. We've got our in DI mode. We've got our valve closed. Water's flowing. We've got our pump on. We'll have plenty of water coming out of here to run 2 to 3 operators off our water-fed delivery line. This is 300 feet of 3/8 hose. Just connect right here your garden hose to water-fed pole adapter. We're run a splitter with valves, and you can run multiple operators off the end of this hose and connect multiple poles off that. For our soft wash system, we've got our pole start engine right here, so that we don't want to do your usual, turn on your fuel lines, put the choke on, start up the engine, turn the choke off, throttle it up. Once you're ready to start spraying, you can put that on full throttle. Some people like to run it about 3/4 just to not run it so hard. You've got your regulator right here, so this is set and forget, and we've preset this here before it leaves at about 200 PSI. If you ever wanted to increase or decrease that, you could. You just tighten it to increase it and then loosen it to decrease it. I would never go above about 200 to 210 on this BPX 25 pump. And then we got our output reel here. So this is going to be 300 feet of 1/2-inch hose, and then you've got your soft wash gun on here. To change your ratios and to use your metering system, we'll come around to the side. We've got, starting on the left, we've got our bleach line. And this is gonna go through this diversion valve. This is a rinse valve. So right now, it's pulling from the water tank. I point it down, and I'm gonna be pulling from the bleach tank. So when you're wanting to spray chem and actually clean and spray the house, you wanna point this guy down, set your bleach line to right around about 3 to 5. 3 is gonna give you around a 1.5%. 5 is gonna give you around a 3%. So if you want a little hotter, you can go a little bit higher. We use the rule of thumbs here. If you've got rule of halves here, if you've got 12.5% bleach in the tank, 5 is gonna give you around a 3%, because you're already mixing it with water. So fully open is gonna be 6, 5 is gonna be about 3%, and then 3 is gonna be about 1.5%. And you'll find your sweet spot as you start to use it. Got our soap line, we can run that about 0 to 1. If you want more soap, go ahead and go higher than that. And then we got our water line, you'll probably leave this on 10 at all times. If you ever wanted to somehow run hotter than 50/50, you could reduce that, but pretty much leave that guy there. So you're spraying and you've got your soap coming out, you got your bleach line set, you got your bleach here, so you're spraying bleach and soap, you're ready to start rinsing. You can go ahead and close that soap valve and move this over, and that's going to switch and pull water through the valve, so it's gonna clear out your check valve, clear out your metering valve, clear out the manifold and everything downstream, so you don't have any bleach sitting in all that overnight or just basically 24/7. So once you've got all that set and you're ready to spray and your engine's running, you go ahead and spray from here. And that is a set and forget regulator, so when you're off the gun, it's going to go through a bypass loop, and no worries there, and go right back into spray mode when you pull the trigger. When you're ready to shut down, what you wanna do is you wanna lower the throttle back down to low, pull the gun to release the pressure, kill the engine. So that's how to operate your ProTool house washing, soft wash, and water-fed skid with the BPX 25 and a HydroPanel 3.0.